Hello and welcome to a new thing for me to do. So I'm looking at different supermarkets in, February 2025 and looking at their beer range, beer and lager range, and just to see, what's good, what's crap, what do I think of their beer range. So yesterday I did Sainsbury's before my phone died, and I got about 27 minutes in. So we're going to go straight on to Asda now. And first one, Banks Exceptional Amber Bitter. I can't stand the stuff. I know it's £1.04, but it's crap. Feldschlossen Lager, £1.12. I've got to be honest, it's not a bad lager. As lagers go, it's not a bad lager. Rein der Beers Champignons Continental Lager. And again, it's not bad for the price, Bass trademark number one, £1.42 now. Wow, that was a quid last time I had it. Bass, I mean, I know some people love Bass and on cask, they'll go to a pub and, it's one of them beers that you've got good cask lines. It will taste brilliantly, and other times it tastes crap. And there's somebody locally in Nottingham who really look, they really think they are something special near the railway station. And my mate went in, who's a bit more of a beer person than I am, and he slated their Bass. It was crap. Won't go any further than that. Moreland Old Speckled and low alcohol, fucking avoid. You might as well just drink cola. It's malty, fuck it, no. Adnam's Southwell Ghost Ship, 0.5, not had that one. Ruddle's Best Country Ale. Back in the day, I liked Ruddle's. The green, and this is the red one I'm talking about. £1.51. Wow, that's gone up in price. I ain't had it for a long, long while. Will my taste buds even entertain it these days? I've got itches. Probably not. Erdinger, alcohol free. Gotta be honest, unless it's decent, alcohol free, it's tough. Some of them are really crap. You might as well just get a cup of coffee and avoid the alcohol at all costs. Newcastle Brown. I said last night, it's an absolute travesty. It's shit. It's absolutely shit. You have it these days, it's nothing like it was 20 years ago. They've ruined the brand. They've destroyed the brand. Doombar Zero, and again, I'd avoid it like the plague. Next up, Dragon Stout. So Dragon Stout, as far as I remember, is quite a strong ABV, and I think it's Jamaican, is it? And I don't mind Dragon Stout, to be honest, so that's not bad. Rainwright Golden Ale, Marston's. Gotta be honest, avoid like the plague. St. Bruce, St. Austell Tribute. Don't mind St. Austell. Gotta be honest. Tribute, it's not bad. I won't say it's my go-to beer, but it's not bad. Adnam's Ghost Ship. I love Adnam's. This is on a 4 for 3, same as the St. Austell. I do like Adnam's. Ghost Ship's not one of my go-to beers either. McEwen's Champion, £2.11, single, 4 for 3. So the 4 for 3 works well with that. Brings it down to £1.50 a bottle, basically. Well, £1.55. McEwen's Champion, yeah, one of the best modern traditional beers out there, if not in the top 4 best modern traditional beers, if you like a stronger one, that is. Badger's Golden Champion, yeah, love that as well. Erdinger Weissbrau, do like the German Weissbrau, to be honest. Decent beer. Guinness Foreign Extra Stout, again, absolute top class beer. What do you think? If you're listening to these and you like a beer, let me know. Amigos Tequila Flavour Beer. Gotta be honest, Amigos and Desperado, I don't mind either, to be honest. It's not something a session on or anything like that, but I don't mind them. Robinson's Iron Maiden, I have not had that for years. £2.26 a bottle. I will not pay £2.26 a bottle for that. Brewdog's Hazy Jane New England in can. And again, Brewdog, I've got to be honest, I won't bother. For me, Moreland's Old Crafty Hen, yeah, an absolute all day long top supermarket beer. Yeah, definitely. Old Golden Hen, and again, no, I'd avoid. Badger's Thirsty Ferret. Um, I like Badger. Thirsty Ferret's probably one of the weaker beers that they do, but it's a fair beer, to be fair. Rye Valleys Breweries HPA Hereford Pale Ale. I've not seen that for a while, to be honest. I've only got a small Asda near me in Arnold. The big Asda in West Bridgeford in Nottingham. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse to get to, and half the time, half the beers aren't on the shelves because whoever does their beers doesn't know how to fill shelves. But yeah, back in the day, I've had it before. It was an okay beer. Titanic Brewery Plum Porter, absolutely one of the best dark beers in UK supermarkets without any chance there. Green King Abbot Ale, Abbot Ale is a fair beer. It's shit on cask in Green King pubs, apart from the version that got to the Great British Beer Festival that won second place. That was a very, very good version of it, but the normal version's crap. Black Sheep Brewery Milk Stout. I do like the Milk Stout from Black Sheep Brewery. It's decent. Shepherd Neame Whitstable Bay Pale Ale. And again, Shepherd Neame got a glucose issue there. Try and avoid. Again, Black Sheep Ale. And again, Black Sheep do love their beers. Since they got took over and bought out from whatever was happening there, their beers are still decent. So obviously they pruned where needed to prune. Sound like an Harry Potter thing there. Yeah, I'm listening to the fifth film now as well, and that's what Umbridge come out with. Prune things that need to be pruned. Can't do women's voice. Guinness West Indies Porter. Oh, one of the best beers out there in UK supermarkets. If you're a dark beer fan, it's a beer not to be missed. Lancaster Blonde. Yeah, that's another Marston's brand, and again, yeah, it's not great, is it? In this day and age. Shipyard American IPA, not had that for a long time. I did like it the last time I had it. Guinness Original Extra Stout beer bottle. Guinness Original, at least it's not that shite where they want you to pay 30 quid for a fucking attachment that sits on the top just to get something that looks like, you might as well just go to the pub. Paying that much for that, yeah. I really don't see the bothering with it. Rye Valley Brewery Butty Back, an absolute classic. If I see it, I'd buy it again for review, but it's not a beer I'd do loads of. Timothy Taylor's Landlord, second best cask in the UK. It's a fair beer, to be fair, not bad. Budweiser Budvar. Can't fault it, probably one of the best lagers on supermarket shelves. Czech lager. Fuller's London Pride. Do you like London Pride? Better in bottle than certainly on keg. Avoid like the hell on keg. Don't even taste the same beer. Karev, the St Austell's lager there. Had it before, it was okay. Shepherd Neame 1698. I pray that whatever they've done the last 2 years, they reverse it and get that fucking glucose taste out of it. It's just rancid. It just ruins the beer. Angelo Peretti, a bland lager. Avoid like the plague. Sharp's Doom Bar. Oh dear. The Doom Bar that's here now is not a shade. Same as Hobgoblin, same as many brands. Not a shade on what it was many, many years ago. Normal Budweiser, yeah. Beck's bottle again, yeah. Shepherd Neame's Classic Collection, and again, one of my favourites years ago, but now £2.43 as well. Wow, that's expensive. I won't bother now. Not with the glucose taste. Sorry. Warsteiner premium lager beer, absolute banger. Love Warsteiner. I think it's a great German beer. Singer, again, a great lager beer. Tyskie, again a great lager beer. Woof! Get in the lagers. Stella Artois, the unfiltered premium version. Again, brilliant. Love it. Estrella Damm premium lager. Again, top class. You know, those lagers there are world class beers. Lagers. Les Choufs, strong blonde golden ale. It is Belgian, isn't it? I've got to remind myself now. But yeah, Les Choufs, very decent. If you want a cheap Belgian ale, it's worth a go. Tiger, Asian lager, along with Cobra, which is the next one down. Yeah, very decent. You know, if you like your curries and that sort of thing, perfect for that. Staropramen, again, another decent lager. Don't mind Staropramen at all. Corona, no. Piss water. I won't touch it again after, you know. I don't know why it got what it got. You know, when I was at Sainsbury's, that and Peroni were the two winning lagers, and I can never understand why in a lot of ways. Birra Moretti, I actually like Birra Moretti, if I'm being honest, one of my favourites. So next up, let it load up. Siren Craft Brew Tropical IPA. That must be a new one. Don't think I've had that one before. So interesting. £3 for that, or 4 for free deal. I don't mind Siren Craft Brew. They make some good beers. It was curiously funny the other year when they had an American IPA in I think it was all 4 supermarkets, and it was the same hops, slightly different name, but you can guarantee it was the same fucking beer, just with slightly different names on. You know, if I'm proved wrong, I'm wrong. But it was amazing at the time that every supermarket had this same version of an American IPA, or whatever it was at the time. It might not have been American IPA. From Kirkstall, it's their Judicious Juicy Pale. Kirkstall, I look at them more as a mod trad brewery, not craft, but that's interesting. Guaylo and their Rainbow Sherbet Sour. A one-off beer for me. I could have it once, but I'd never buy it twice. Seven Brothers Passion Fruit Juicy Fruity Pale Ale. Seven Brothers, are they still going? I thought they'd gone bust. I thought something had happened. Kirkstall's Tiramisu Stout. I don't mind it as a one-off. Gotta be honest, the craft beer range at Asda, or the old beer range, is weak. It needs a refresh. There are 2,000 breweries in the UK, so, or more. Why are Asda not supporting more locals and having a local plinth? Have the beers, less profit from the breweries, sell the beers at £3 or £4 a bottle, you know, take less profit, but support locals. You know, it's not really a hard thing to do. Anyway, Salt Breweries, Sabro Edition, the hop. Salt are decent. I don't mind Salt, actually. Decent brewery. North Brewing Co. Songbird IPA. Can't remember if I've ever had that, you know. I do like North, though. Vocations Toucan Tropic. I have had that, and it is decent, to be fair. So then we start going up in price. Champigno's Continental Lager 4-pack. Hazy Jane, Hogarden. Yeah, I've got to be honest. Never been a Hogarden fan, can't stand it. Boddingtons, fucking Boddingtons. Is anybody still drinking Boddingtons in this day and age? Leffe Brune. So we're into 4-pack territory. And again, as you can imagine, they want a lot in the, and this is on Asda's site. I've not put in where I'm from, so it's just their basic range. Alston Pills. Yeah, there's a throwback. Carling. Cause again. You're better off sticking with the ones I've already named. Green King Handcrafted IPA. What a load of bollocks. Green Handcrafted IPA. Since when? Yeah, that's not bollocks. Let's talk rubbish. No. Heineken's 0.0. I won't bother. Amstel. See, Amstel on keg It's not a bad lager at all. Don't know what it's like in can. I've not had it for donkey's years. And I won't pay for a 4-pack anyway. But Amstel, yeah, next time I'm in a pub and there's no good beer on, and I'll do absolutely no good beer, I might do an Amstel review. Carlsberg Export, Blue Moon 4-pack. Blue Moon, I can remember going to America and having a 12-pack, mixed 12-pack of Blue Moon, and that was back in 2013, and it was literally the only craft beer. It's amazing how craft beer, since after I left Sainsbury's in 2015, how all of a sudden Brewdog was the only UK craft beer in supermarkets at that time. Modern generation craft beer. I mean, we're not talking Battymans who call themselves a craft beer company, but that's old generation. You know, a lot of this is where a lot of breweries need to think. Don't call yourself a craft beer if you're not doing stuff that's, you know, doing modern traditional beer and calling it craft beer is not craft beer. You know, it's modern trad. Proper Job, that's coming 4-pack. I don't mind Proper Job, to be fair. Icebreaker from Green King, it's okay, but yeah. Thornbridge Jaipur 4-pack, you can't beat Thornbridge. I've seen Thornbridge in single bottles, so I don't know why that's not on here. Vocation Brewery, Hop, Skip and Jump, can't remember it. I don't think I've ever had that, you know, and I'm not paying for 4-pack. Guinness Original, Sierra Nevada, California. See, Sierra Nevada, I've not had one of them for years. Was okay back in the day. Hopefully it's still the same. Brewdog Punk Post. Life and Death and Vocation. I do know that Vocation have got quite the amount of beers out these days in supermarkets, 4-packs. I avoid 4-packs for obviously reasons. You know, I pay enough out to do beer reviews as I can't afford to get every new beer that comes out in a 4-pack, because it's just 4 times the price of what I pay for what I want to review. And then I've got 3 beers sitting around that I'm just going to wallop down me and not actually get a review out. Dora, damn gluten free. That's actually cheaper now than it was 10 years ago. Would you believe that? Gluten free has come a long way in all these years. Gold label, Pissheads Brew. Bavaria. I didn't mind Bavaria back in the day. Pilsner, Urkel. Don't mind that either. Decent beer. Like I say, Tyske's there again. Camden Ales. Mass produced, yeah. Stella Artois Normal. Heineken. Heineken was my favourite lager many moons ago. Carlsberg, you know, these days those standard lagers that are the biggest sellers are absolutely crap compared to what they used to be. Beck's Blue, I still think Beck's Blue is a very decent alcohol-free lager. However, there are better ones these days. Brewdog's Mixed Pack. Gotta be honest, Brewdog not really lending themselves these days. The Golden Beers Mixed Pack, the Marston's Mixed Pack, I won't bother. 10 quid? No, not even worth it. Sol, the Mexican lager. Again, these days, you know, it's not what it was. There are a lot better lagers out there. Going down, it's all 12-packs now. So, yeah, so that's what's on Asda's site. I'm near the end there. Lost Planet Brewdog, no, not a chance. And you know, it's interesting what the mass public drink, and if only Madry. Madry's not bad on as a lager on keg. It's not bad, but I wouldn't want to buy cans and cans. I did have a load before Christmas, mind, and when you're not paying for it, it tastes great. And you're paying for it, it's like, paying 2 quid for that, might as well go and get something decent for 2 quid. And moving down, and that's it. I've come to the end of the beer and lager range. Not bothered about the cider range, to be honest. That's my look at Asda. Asda are doing, because I kind of called them out on Instagram. So Asda Beers, their brand on Instagram. I'll flag him up. So they are bringing some new beers out. Not a massive range. Like I said, the range is really quite dull. Right, here we go. Asda, ASDA, Asda Beers, get in. So the unofficial updates from whoever it is. So from Kirkstall, their AZ IPA, that's coming soon. Might be in supermarkets now. From Arbor, a West Coast double IPA. Woof. From Full Circle Brew, a double IPA. And then it goes on to Duval. Yeah, the triple one, which has got the funkiest bloody aroma. And yeah, so there's more coming. I know that I think they've got 6 coming out. And boy, do Asda need it. Their beer range. I mean, you go to, and if people from Asda are watching, please listen to the end. You go to Asda Arnold, they've got this fucking big fridge. So in a fridge, you'd have a small lager section for obvious reasons. You'd have a cider section for obvious reasons. You'd have a white wine, prosecco, and rosé wine for obvious reasons. And then you'd have a beer section with all your craft beers in a fridge. What have they got? Fucking red wine in the fridge. They've got modern traditional beers in the fridge. Beers, I think there's even a Guinness or something in the fridge, and it's like, who's running your beer department? Put the fucking right stuff in the fridge. For God's sakes. If you're going to put a red wine in the fridge, make sure it's a sweet red wine or a Beaujolais that you can drink cold. Don't put the fucking Merlot in there that you can't drink from cold. You know, do your maths. These people, please, do your maths. You know, if you're going to sell it, put something in the fridge to sell. Yeah. And put the craft beer in the fridge where the craft beer nerds, as they want to call themselves a lot of the time, but the craft beer people want their beers in the fridge. There's, and I don't know if this is an Asda wide thing or just the Arnold thing where they got a fridge for free and they thought, okay, we'll put it here. But what you don't do, mate, but put stuff in that people are going to buy, and it's, you know, the right stuff. For me, I'd have half of it with the standard stuff. I'd have the other half with craft beers. Fill it with craft beers, not just fucking Brewdog. Craft beers, local craft beer. Jesus Christ. Arnold is next to Nottingham. They're surrounded by many, many good craft beer breweries. You replicate this round the country, you have a fantastic range of craft beers. Yes, they may be more expensive. You put the cheaper ones in, see how it cooks. You maybe slip the odd expensive one in, see how it cooks. Only have a case on. If it sells, do it again. If it doesn't, well, fuck it. You know, don't do it again. But got to be the way. Anyway, that's my look at Asda. I'm bound to upset somebody out there. I don't care. It's given me the chance to drink a beer. Look at the Asda website. I am interested in the new stuff. I may actually get them for review purposes, as long as prices aren't silly. But to entice people back in supermarkets to drink beer, you've got to be updating that range. You've got to look at local, and not just boring local. Same local that's been in there 10, 12 years. Force these local breweries, the ones that you may be getting beers off, to put some a bit to freshen the range. The range at Asda, as it has been for 5 years now, is stagnant. Yeah. the worst of all the big supermarkets, the big four. I don't count Aldi and Lidl in that because their range is a few beers. It's not worth, you know, putting in that list. The big four: Tesco's, Morrison's, Asda, Sainsbury's. Asda, increase that range. You know, stop making the beer bit smaller, widen it. You know, and support local. Cheers all.